Today's topic is international monetary system. So, international monetary system consists exchange rate arrangements, capital flows, a collection of institutions, rules and convention governs and its operations. So, domestic monetary policy frameworks dovetail are essential to the global system. A well functioning system promotes economic growth and prosperity through the efficient allocations of resources, increased specialization in production based on the comparative advantages, and the diversification of risk, and it is encourages macroeconomic and financial stability by adjusting the real exchange rates to shift the trades and the capital flows. To be effectively, the international monetary system must deliver both sufficient nominal stability in exchange rates and domestic prices and timely adjustment to the stock and adjustment to shocks and structural changes. Attaining this balance can be very difficult, can be very big, difficult. Changes in the geographical distributions, economic and political power, the global integral goods of asset markets, wars, inconsistent monetary and fiscal policies, all have the potential to undermine a monetary system. Past system could not be systemic countries to adjust policies in a timely manner. The question is whether the current shock of integrating one third of the humanity into the global economy, positive as it is positive as it is, will overwhelm the adjustment mechanism of the current system. There are reasons for concern. China's integrations into the global economy alone represents much bigger shock to the system than the emergence of the United States. The turn of the last century, China's share of global GDP has increased faster and its economy is much more open as well. Unlike the situation when the United States was on the gold standards with all other major countries, China's managed exchange rate regime today and distinct from the market based floating rates of other major economies. History shows that system dominated fixed or pegged exchange rates seldom cope with major structural shocks. The failure is the result of two perspective problems: an asymmetric adjustment process, downward rigidity of nominal prices and wages. In the short run, it is generally much less costly economically as well as politically for countries with a balance of payments surplus to run persistent surpluses and accumulate reserve than it is for deficit countries to sustain these deficits. This is because the only limit on the reserve accumulation is its ultimate impact on domestic prices. Depending on the openness of the financial system and the degree of sterilization can be delayed for a very long time. In contrast, deficit countries must either deflate or run down reserves. Flexible exchange rates prevent many of these problems, providing less costly and more symmetric adjustment. Relative wages and prices can adjust quickly to shocks through nominal exchange rates to very nominal exchange rate movements in order to restore the external balances. When the exchange rate float and there is a liquid foreign exchange market, reserve holdings are seldom required. Most fundamentally, floating exchange rates overcome the seemingly innate tendency to countries delays adjustment. Now, in that next videos, I will discuss with bimetallism. Okay, till then, stay safe, stay home.